So there are elements that look different about him. But he looks different as well because I think when the original DmC came out, it was just all about being cool. Times have moved on, and the stuff that was cool back then isn't cool anymore.
Needs an update.
Yeah.
And we drew a lot of inspiration from kind of Western rebellion, so Jack Kerouac, the Sex Pistols in particular. Jack Kerouac, the Sex Pistols in particular.
Times have moved on, and the stuff that was cool back then isn't cool anymore.
Jack Kerouac, the Sex Pistols in particular.
And the stuff that was cool back then isn't cool anymore.
And I also want you to keep in mind as we play this that those who shall not be named was a fan of this game and how it turned out. Which, if you ever question where you stand on with people, ask them how they feel about DmC Devil May Cry, and then you'll know.
And then you'll know.
Then you'll know. Oh, you're either worth it or not. That's a good question to ask on a date.
How do you feel about Devil May Cry?
You know, just don't be afraid to just jump right into it. Like, if they're talking about theological solutions to bigger world problems, like, yeah, no, that's interesting. Where do you stand on Devil May Cry?
It's also a very big deal.
It is also a very big deal, you're right. Like mid-dinner, it's fine. You know what's also funny? It was, I never noticed this, but somebody pointed out to me, I think it was Yahtzee pointed it out, that this game is called DmC Devil May Cry. But if DmC already stands for Devil May Cry,
then it's Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry.
Yeah. So I enjoy teasing this game by calling it that.
Devil May Cry squared.
Right. And yet has no numerical value. Like it's like if you times anything by 0.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You're still getting nothing.
Ooh, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, it's a lot. This is how you hide a loading screen. Is you just
loop it.
You loop it and you put like random audio clips. Oh shit, I don't remember this at all. I mean, I do now, but when I sat down and said, yeah, we could play this.
It looks like Medusa.
It does kind of. If Medusa had a horrible like design element to it.
Sure.
Sure. Oh my god, I get it. Thank you.
Where am I?
Limbo, Part 2.
Am I dreaming?
No. If you are, your dreams are not great.
Yeah, not terribly
We
imaginative.
should get these, I don't know, like examiners or something. Like, you should have a dream interpreter take a look at this.
And so, I'm not a huge fan of this either. Look, he literally just gets this.
Wait.
Because the cutscene told him he gets it.
Oh.
He didn't do anything to earn it. They couldn't figure out any other way for him to
Earn it.
to get it. Okay. So now
Now we get to
I can do this.
clip to it. And,
yeah.
oh, I thought he was gonna like zip line over.
That's a natural reaction to or conclusion to come to.
I really didn't think it was gonna pull stuff to us. I really thought it was gonna pull him to the thing.
Yeah. Well, when I use it on enemies, that is what will happen. He can pull enemies to him. But it also works on certain terrain. But only the parts that it tells you to.
Right.
You can't get creative and do it on whatever you want.
Oh, see? That makes sense
Yeah.
in my brain.
To go to it, not the other way around. Yeah.
Out you come.
Yeah, because, like, what sort of leverage do you have to get that to go out that way?
Right? You just flick your wrist and that counts.
Yeah.
So now, that's especially helpful with these guys.
Sure. Oh. Get over here!
Basically. I'm glad in the ways that I've changed you there. Thank God. Now I can actually, like... Combat feels a lot slower when you can't get around very well. Now, we all... I mean, you remember Dante, you remember Virgil. Do you remember
What
Nero
now?
at all?
In the new one, is he the kid with the aminos?
That's V. So no. Nero is the kid with the...
Missing arm.
With the missing arm, yes,
Yes.
exactly. So he had a mechanic in the 4th game, and in the 5th game, if I'm being honest. Oh no. Where he could do exactly that. He could pull enemies to him, and you know, interact with the environment that way. I think, and that was like one of the things people love the most about DMC4. I think that these guys knew it was too good,
Yeah.
and they were like, you know, let's just put that in this one. Which I'm not against. I'm really not. It's fine. I just have a problem with how it was given to Dante. He just gets it
Yeah.
for
Okay. So
some
what else have you got?
reason.
Because the story said he needs this now.
Literally, yeah. What's that on the ground over there?
Is that the script?
Is that the... Oh, it's the script. I hear him. Not enough copper keys. Oh no, I have to play the game again. Go fuck yourself. That's the weird one to me,
Yeah.
is when you pull it out from the side. This one, cool.
Yeah.
I'm with that. That's
That
fine.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Just so you know. So, my normal weapon,
Doesn't work.
but if I use this red weapon,
Then it works.
then it
You have
works.
to match the colors.
Yeah, literally kindergarten style match the colors. Guess what? That principle also applies to combat.
Zachary. Zachary Bean.
Oh my god. How did I not think of that joke before you? I mean, I don't know how much you watched that as a kid, but like I had
Every year.
Every year?
Since I was born.
Yeah. That literally might be true. I mean, that movie's not super old, but that might have been out
I don't remember.
since you were a kid. You know what I mean?
I mean, it definitely was when I was a kid. Let's look it up.
Oh, now they have shields.
Dun
So
dun
guess what you
dun.
do? You pull the shield away, and now it's the same thing. There's literally no difference.
Oh. 1993, when I
Okay.
was 3 years old. They made $8.1 million opening weekend.
That's good.
It came in fourth.
Voice.
That's pretty good. Because the budget for that movie was probably less than that. I'm just gonna guess. Are you pulling up an exact number?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I would guess that movie's budget is closer to like, I don't know, 5 million.
We're gonna find out.
Or maybe even 2. Well, she's looking that up. Let's upgrade our stuff.
$28 million budget.
Oh. Well, I guess it does have, what's her name?
Bette
God, I can't
Midler?
yeah, I almost said Betsy Ross, but that's not right. I guess it does have Bette Midler in it, so, like, I guess you're... just getting her on board is probably,
Yeah.
Okay, so... Do you want to help me upgrade things?
Sure.
What should I get?
Um,
I have 4 upgrades available. Which is weird because usually you use points to upgrade this stuff, but they just give you tokens.
Sure.
So roulette, deadly spin that lifts Dante and his target higher in the air.
Okay.
I have this. I can shoot lasers out of my sword.
Nope, I hate that.
Stinger is a lunge forward. I might overrule you, and I might just do that anyway. Because that's like one of his bit. Like, if you don't use Stinger in any Devil May Cry game, you are actually not playing the game correctly. Because that's how since he doesn't have like especially now, he doesn't have a style button. He can't dash.
Right.
So now this move here, him flying forward, that's how he gets around now.
Yeah.
So, I can also upgrade the big axe that I got.
Ooh.
Just make it do more damage. I can give it this move. Boom, where he throws it overhead. I can give it this, where it just launches him in the air. And I can give him this, which is just like a projectile. I can upgrade the guns. Inverse rainstorm. I actually kind of like that idea for enemy step is jumping on the enemy's head.
That's funny.
You can also do that in the air though. If you've knocked them in the air, you can jump off their head.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. What do I do? If this is how we'll tag team the game, is you'll help me upgrade things, and then I'll beat the bad guys.
I like. What was the one that knocks him into the air? Can you still do that one?
With the regular sword? This one.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I like the over the head move for the axe. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
And I mean, I guess if you have to upgrade the guns, then that's fine.
I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't at all. So we'll do the overhead one.
Okay.
We'll do the sword in the air thing. We can also just like increase damage on like a more regular move.
That would probably be okay too.
Yeah. Do you want to do a sword one or an axe one?
Sword one.
Sword one. Do you want this regular 4-hit one, or do you want the fancier do?
No, I'll do the other one.
The other one, the more basic one. It's probably a good idea. Before we leave the screen, I do want to commend. This was in Bayonetta also, but I like how
Oh, it tells you.
you can remove in the bottom right corner. If you don't like that move anymore, you can remove it, and you get your upgrade point back.
Oh, that's nice.
You can also push the Y button, and you can try it out for yourself and see if you can.
If you like it.
Yeah, if it's something that you're like, I can't pull that off.
Right.
You can just ignore, like, I don't want to do that then. But even if you don't do that, and you make the mistake of throwing down for a point, and like, oh, I actually don't like that move. Yeah, you can get a refund.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that how it is in all of them? Or?
No, actually.
Okay, so that's a cool function.
Bayonetta did that first, and then they copied that from there, and now Devil May Cry 5 does it.
Oh, okay. That's actually a good function. Like that's
I like
actually
that a
nice.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even though you think something is cool, if you can't use it, there's no point.
Yeah,
in
if you're gonna
having
break
it.
your knuckles doing it, then
Yeah.
like, okay. Do we want? I can't afford both. The cross will increase my health. This gives me another life if I die.
I say increase your health.
I think so too, because chances are I'm not going to be dying anytime soon in this game. I was almost tempted to go to like the hardest difficulty right out the gate, because this game is
Mom?
not
Is
much
that-
of a challenge for me.
I was right.
Mom?
Why are you so surprised that you were right?
I love you, Dante.
But I wish you had white hair.
I would have loved you more if you had white hair.
And your
Like
real
your brother.
jacket. Like your brother.
Fucking demons.
Oh.
I can't tell if he's mad there or just annoyed.
But look how edgy we are. We use curse words.
Yeah, seriously. Like, oh, I'm a real serial
I
though.
dropped the F-bomb. I am super badass now.
That's
and
the
I cuss
overhead
all the
you got
time,
us.
but like...
Doesn't make us a badass.
Yeah, I was like,
Ow. Dead. Damn it. Okay, so how do I use Stinger? Because, oh, gotta do this again. Eva.
Eva.
That's what it says.
Directive.
Happier memories.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great. I got another new toy. That's 3 new things in 1 level. This scene
Wow.
looks identical to the last one. And now I have Osiris. An angelic scythe particularly useful for dealing with large crowds of enemies.
Angelic.
The angel weapons tend to not do very much damage. But, kind of like this says,
Oh, because they can hit a bunch.
it can hit a lot of enemies. It can even reach around him sometimes.
Huh.
So, like,
Okay. Okay.
so if you get
So, yeah,
overwhelmed,
like that's actually neat.
I would have loved to have taunted just then, but I can't.
Yeah, especially for the character that they made, this Dante, the taunt really seems like it would have been the first thing they added.
But no, taunting is for gay cowboys.
Well, then I want to do that.
Let's just all be gay cowboys.
Such a shitty thing to say. That guy is a jerk.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Yeah, his, I'm pretty sure his Twitter has been burned and the ground it was on was salted.
Good.
So I don't think we have to worry about it anymore.
Because, like, that's...
Even
that's,
if...
like, just some of the remarks you've said that he made, I would not want to support that person.
No.
In any way.
No, of course not. Just in general. Like, even if you're not if you didn't know what Devil May Cry was and you've heard somebody saying that kind of stuff about, to their fans, you would kind of be like, oh.
Like, so you
He's
want
kind of a
everybody
giant
to
child.
stop playing your game.
Yeah.
Or to stop watching your thing, or...
Oh, and some people had definitely, came out with reaction videos to him. There was plenty to say.
I don't blame that.
No, I don't either.
And it's fine if you want to, mix up, things, because there's a lot of companies that do that with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But,
Don't shit on your existing audience.
Yeah, the only reason you're getting to do the new version that you want to do is because of those original fans. If you alienate them, then you're not going to get to do anything else.
Yeah. Do you think Capcom's going to come back to you and ask for you to work on a follow-up?
Right.
The answer is no.
I'm glad they went back to the original style.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a long while.
But, according to that video, apparently it was in the works all along.
Oh, Dan Southworth just
Yeah.
shitting, just completely blowing his ass out and being like, oh yeah, we're working on a new game.
Everyone else looks at him like,
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So
What are you
funny.
doing? Why would you do that?
That was funny. That was funny.
You say that was a funny?
I did. That was a funny.
Alright. Boy, 360 is really mad.
It is. It knows.
It's why did you put this in me?